most dangerous sports betting mistake is not always the one that costs you money. Sometimes it is the one that pays you. Picture this. You build a bet in 2 minutes, barely check the matchup, ignore the price, and convince yourself that a player is due. The game starts, the entire read looks wrong, and then one strange sequence saves it. Overtime creates extra opportunities. A defender slips. A meaningless final possession pushes the player over his line. Your ticket turns green, and instead of remembering how weak the decision was, your brain records one message: do that again. That is the sports betting mistake that only appears after you win. It is called outcome bias, and it happens when we judge the quality of a decision by the result instead of the information available when the decision was made. The result feels like proof, even when luck did most of the work. The danger is not the single ticket. The danger is what the ticket teaches you. A loss might force you to inspect the matchup, question the price, or admit that the pick never had a real foundation. A win can erase all of those warnings. It rewards the shortcut, increases your confidence, and makes the next version of the same bet larger. This is one reason I use Parlay before and after I place a pick. At Parlay.cc, you can choose one AI model or compare the judgment of up to 5 leading models. But the important difference is the context behind those answers. Parlay works with live statistics, injuries, matchup information, and current sports data, then reflects on losses so the analysis can improve instead of treating every pick like a brand new conversation. There is also live chat, so I can challenge the reasoning, ask what could break the pick, and compare the original thesis with what actually happened. That creates a record of the decision before the final score gets a chance to rewrite it. You can try it at Parlay.cc. To understand why that matters, imagine 2 even money bets. Bet A has a true 55% chance of winning. Over time, that is a positive expected value position, but it will still lose about 45 times out of every 100. Bet B has only a 40% chance of winning. At even money, it is a terrible price, but it will still cash 4 times out of 10. If Bet A loses tonight and Bet B wins, the results screen tells the exact opposite story from the math. The good decision looks bad. The bad decision looks brilliant. One night cannot tell you which process deserves to survive. The expected value makes this clearer. At even money, risking 1 unit on a 55% probability produces an expected profit of 10 cents per unit. The 40% bet produces an expected loss of 20 cents per unit. Yet either one can win tonight. Sports betting lives inside that gap between decision quality and short-term outcome. The mistake grows when a bettor starts explaining the win after the fact. Maybe the player scored 30 points, so the matchup must have been perfect. Maybe the underdog won outright, so the market must have missed something. Maybe a 6-leg parlay cashed, so every leg must have been researched correctly. But a result can be real without the explanation being true. This is where a lucky path matters. Suppose you bet a player over because you expected 36 minutes and heavy usage. Instead, he plays 28 minutes, loses touches, and only clears because the game goes to double overtime. The ticket won, but the original thesis failed. If you record only the green check mark, you keep the wrong lesson. If you record the minutes, usage, game environment, and price, you can see that the bet survived for a reason you never predicted. The same thing happens with parlays. A bettor may combine several legs that depend on the same game script without understanding the correlation. When the exact script appears once, the payout feels like confirmation. What it may actually confirm is that a low probability story happened to land. Repeating the construction at a bad price can return every dollar from that win and more. So here is the review system I use. First, capture the bet before the game. Record the line, the price or payout, the information supporting it, and the conditions the pick requires. That last part matters. If the bet needs full minutes, a specific role, favorable weather, or a certain game script, write it down before you know the outcome. Second, grade the thesis separately from the ticket. Did the expected opportunity appear? Was the injury information correct? Did the player receive the role you projected? Did the market move toward your number or away from it? Closing movement is not a perfect verdict, but it can reveal whether the price you took became more or less valuable as better information entered the market. Third, review your winners before your losers. Losers naturally attract attention because they hurt. Winners usually escape without an audit. Reverse that habit. Find the winning ticket that relied on overtime, garbage time, an unexpected injury, a defensive mistake, or one impossible shot. Ask whether you would still place the same bet at the same price if you already knew the lucky event would not happen. Fourth, separate a process win from a ticket win. A process win means the reasoning was supported, the price made sense, and the expected opportunity appeared, whether the ticket cashed or not. A ticket win means only that the final condition was met. The strongest bets can be both. The dangerous ones are ticket wins that your brain promotes into process wins without evidence. And finally, look for repetition. One lucky win is noise. 10 bets built from the same weak assumption are a pattern. If your winners constantly require late-game miracles, unexpected overtime, or players performing far above their normal opportunity, the green results may be hiding a strategy that is already breaking. This is also why raw win rate can be misleading. A bettor can win often by taking heavily priced favorites and still fail to earn enough to cover the losses. Another bettor can win less frequently at better prices and produce more value. The result matters, but it only makes sense beside the probability and the price. The uncomfortable truth is that losing bets sometimes teach the correct lesson, while winning bets teach the wrong one. A clean loss can expose a flaw immediately. A lucky win can protect that flaw for weeks, because success makes the explanation feel untouchable. Before you celebrate the next ticket, pause for 1 minute and ask 3 questions. Did the game unfold the way I predicted? Did I beat a fair price, or did I simply survive it? And would I repeat this exact decision 100 times? If the answer is yes, the result is almost secondary. If the answer is no, the money in your account does not turn the bet into a good decision. It only makes the mistake harder to see. The best bettors do not learn only from losses. They interrogate their wins, because the sports betting mistake that does the most damage may be the one that just paid